155 brand new luxury cars. Hang on.
Look at this! She's reading a book! It's not enough for a 5-year-old. I think she might be an idiot.
Listen to this. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Stop scaring your mother with that book.
I'm a girl.
She keeps trying to tell me stories, Harry. It's not enough for a girl to be all thinking.
Hey, let me call you straight back. I'm on the phone right now trying to make the biggest business deal of my life, and I have to listen to this.
What about me, Harry? I've got a whole house to look after. Ministers might wait themselves, you know. I'm off to the Twilights, and I shall be talking to you for the rest of the evening.
But I'm going to make us rich.
How rich?
Very rich. Russian businessman, very stupid. You see, your genius husband is going to sell them 155 as brand new luxury cars.
But that's not fair. The cars will break down. What about the Russians?
Fair? Listen to the point.
I'm a girl.
Fair does not get you anywhere in life, you thick-headed twit brain. For all I can say, at least thank heavens Michael inherited his old man's brains. Hey, son?
Well, I shall take the money when you earn it, and I shall spend it. But I shan't enjoy it because of the despicable way you treated me tonight.
This is your fault! With your stupid books and your stupid reading!
But that's not right!
You know, you're off to school in a few days, and I know your headmistress, Agatha Trunchbull. A scary woman she is. Used to compete in the Olympics throwing a hammer. Now imagine what she's gonna do. To a little goblin like you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Off to bed, you bookworm.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. So they say the subsequent fall was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were written that way. I wonder why they just changed their story. We're told we have to do what we're told, but surely sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Just because you're fun and life's not fair, it doesn't mean you just have to grin and bear it. If wars take on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do what you must. And that's a little thing like fling a storm you it's around and let them get on top of you. You might as well say you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. But nobody else is gonna put it right for me. Nobody but me is gonna change my story. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Platinum blonde hair dye, extra strong, keep out of reach of children. Oil of violet hair dye, for men? Yep.
Business son, a man's hair is his greatest asset. Good hair means good brains. Hold on.
Dear, your hair, it's green.
My hair is green.
Maybe you some of Mummy's frocks out by mistake.
That's exactly what you've done, you stupid man.
My lovely hair. It's green. The Russians. I have the deal today. What do I do?
I know what you can do.
What?
You can pretend you're an elf.
Seriously, you fool? The boy is... I don't even know.
Mum, would you like to hear a story?
Oh, don't be ridiculous. The sooner you're locked up in school, the better!
Mommy says I'm a miracle.
My daddy says I'm a special little guy.
I am a princess.
And I am a prince.
Mom says I'm an angel. Mom says I'm an angel. Mom says I'm an angel.
Think you're able to survive this mess by being a prince or princess, you will soon see. There's no escaping tragedy. And even if you put in heaps of effort, you're just wasting energy. 'Cause your life, as you know, is ancient history. I have suffered in this jail, have been trapped inside this cage for ages, this prison cell. And if I try, I can't remember, but before my life had ended, before my happy days were over, before I first heard the pealing of the bell. But you are most curious, so listen to ask 1,000 questions, but unless you want to, so listen, no one will teach you. I hear you. You listen here, my dear, what if I was supposed to be? If you step out of line, if you cry, if you don't, you stay out of trouble, and remember to be extremely careful. Why?
Why? Did you hear what he said?
What's this ed? Physical education!
It's Trunchbull's speciality.
Mine says I'm a miracle. My dad said I would be the teacher's pet. School is really fun, according to my mom. Dad said I learned the alphabet.
The alphabet. You've got to learn to listen, kids.
So if you're able to survive this mess by being a prince or a princess, you will soon see there's no escaping tragedy. And even if you put in heaps of effort, you're just wasting energy. 'Cause your life, as you know, is ancient history. I have suffered in this jail. I've been trapped inside this cage for ages, this prison cell. And if I try, I can't remember, but before my life had ended, before my happy days were over, before I first heard the pealing of the bell. But if you are most curious, so listen, I ask 1,000 questions, but unless you want to suffer this love, I will teach you. I hear you. You listen here, my dear, you'll be practiced with a feeling. If you step out of line, if you cry, if you tell me you should stay out of trouble, and remember to be extremely careful.
Why? Didn't you hear what we said?
Just you wait for this time. Just you wait for this A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X. Why? Just you wait for this end.
Good morning, children. My name is Miss Honey, and today is a very special day. Your first day at school. Now, can anyone read this? Very well. Nigel? Yes, I think we'd better leave it there, Nigel. We don't want you to burst a blood vessel on your first day. Lavender? Is the first word tomato? No, but tomato is a very good word. Yes. Matilda?
I can now read words.
So, Matilda, you can read words?
Well, I need to learn to read words so that I can read sentences. Because basically, a sentence is just a big bunch of words. And if you can't read sentences, you've got no chance with books.
And have you read a whole book yourself?
Quite a few. I love books. Last week I read quite a few.
A few? What books did you read?
Nicholas Nickleby, Oliver Twist, Jane Eyre, The Lord of the Rings, Crime and Punishment, and The Cat in the Hat.
pathetic. Just knock on the door.
Enter! Well, don't just stand there like a wet tissue! Get on with it.
Miss Trunchbull, there's in my class there's a little girl called Matilda Wormwood.
Yes, daughter of Harry Wormwood, owns Wormwood Motors. Excellent man. Told me to watch out for little brat though. Says she's a real wart.
Oh no, headmistress, I don't believe Matilda is that kind of child at all.
What is the school motto, Miss Hattie?
Bambinatum est magitum.
Bambinatum est magitum. Children are maggots, you know what? Must have been her with that stink bomb underneath my desk this morning. I'll have her for that. Thank you for suggesting it.
But I didn't, Miss Trunchbull. Matilda Wormwood is a genius.
Nonsense!
Headmistress, it is my opinion to place this little girl with the 11-year-old.
We cannot just place her in with the 11-year-olds. What kind of society would that be? There are rules, honey, rules!
I believe that Matilda Wormwood is an exception to the rules.
An exception to the rules. In my school! Look at these trophies, see how my trophies gleam. In the sunlight, see how they shine. What do you think it took to become English Hamilton champion? 1969! Do you think in that moment, when my big moment came, that I treated the rules with casual disdain? No, 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 no! Throw the hammer for your country. You have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to make the team, you don't need happiness or self-esteem. You need to just keep your feet inside the lines. Sing, children, 2, 3, 4. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to teach success, you don't use sympathy or tap your desk. You have to force the little squints to toe the line. Sing, Jenny! If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. I'm applying just one simple rule to have a third life at school. Life's a ball, so learn to throw it. Find the balance and do it. And always keep your feet inside the lines. Now get out!
I must tell you this. It's my intention to help this little girl, whether you like it or not.
Stupid, nasty question asking Russians.
Oh, don't tell me you're not rich.
No, they took one look at the cars and said they were knackered. I said the mileage was so high because of manufacturing mistake.
So you lied.
Of course I lied.
And they didn't believe you.
And of course they didn't believe me. I've got green hair. What are you doing? This is another stinking book. What's wrong with the telly?
No, it's a lovely book. Honest, you should read it. I'm sure you.
You know what I think of you lovely?
No, it's a library book.
You said little brat. I made from a dance lessons with Rodolfo.
Do we have any super glue?
In there. Oh, and while you're at it, make sure to stick your stupid book to your stupid head.
Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take the tongue in the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you let so you can do I want you less, and that's a little thing like little star.
you a headache? Oh, I mean, it's got to hurt all squished in there.
No, it's fine. I think they just fit.
Well, I better hang around just in case they start to squeeze at your ears. I'm Lavender, and I think it's probably for the best of her best friends.
Hide me! Someone's poured a whole can of treacle onto Trunchbull's chair. So it's over, I did it, now she's after me!
That's not fair.
Once Agatha Trunchbull decides you're guilty, you're all squished.
Just saying she's gonna put me in choky.
What's choking?
They say it's covered in a rocket that's thrown to children in it. It's lined with nails and spikes. It needs a broken glass. There's a place you are sent if you haven't been good, and it's made of spice and wood, and it isn't wide enough to sit. And even if you could, there are nails on the bottom, so you wish you stood. The hinges creak and the door is closed. You cannot see spot, not the end of your nose. And if you scream, you don't know if the sound came out or if the scream in your head even reached your mouth.
All right, when did this happen?
20 minutes ago. Why? She's coming!
You better hide! Quick, lasers!
Where is the maggot known as Nigel?
He's over there, under those coats. Where he's been for the last hour, actually.
What? An hour.
Oh, yes. Nigel suffers from a rare but chronic sleeping disorder known as narcolepsy. The sufferer falls asleep, often without any warning. We put him under those coats for safety. Didn't we? Didn't we?
Yes, definitely.
He'll probably think he's in bed when he wakes up.
Is it time for school yet, Bob? What? This is my bedroom, Bob. Oh, hello, Miss Trunchbull. Amanda Thripp! Yes, Miss Trunchbull. What have I told you about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails! But my mommy says they make me look pretty. Well, then your mother is a twit! What is your name?
Matilda Wormwood.
Well, Wormwood, you have just made a very big mistake.
Just so you all know, she's my best friend.
Yes, sir. Completely different cast, sir. What was that? Green hair? What? It was National Green Hair Day. To celebrate all the wonderful green things in the world. Like grass, lettuce, snot. Oh, tomorrow one? Great, great, great. I'll see you there. That is how you do it. I'll leave this one on. Doesn't it look like green? Yeah? Okay.
Hello, my name is Miss Honey, Matilda's teacher.
You're busy right now.
early flow.
What do you want, Miss Jenny? It's Miss Honey, and well, as you know, Matilda's in the bottom class, and children in the bottom class aren't really expected to be. Well, stop her reading then. Lord knows we've tried.
I'm in the zone, doll. I can feel it in my hips. Don't waste this.
I'm not afraid of girls can go. Southern pants, Miss Sunny. Looks are far more important than books. You choose books, and I choose books. Good day. Stop being pathetic, Jenny. Just get on your feet, Jenny. You are going to march in there and give them a piece of your mind. Leave it alone, Jenny. The more that you try, the more you'll just look like a fool. This is not your problem. You've not got the spine. You are a teacher, just go back to school. But this little girl, this miracle, she seems not to know that she's special at all. And what sort of teacher would I be if I let this little girl fall? I can see this little girl needs somebody to find by her side. Instead, she's found me, pathetic little me, and another door closes, and Jenny's outside.
And so the great day arrived. Everything was arranged by the acrobat sister, a frightening woman who used to be a little bit class kind of thrower, and who loved nothing better than to scare the children of the town. Suddenly, out came the escapologist.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the burning woman hurtling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharps and spiky objects, caught by the man locked in the cage, has been canceled.
No!
Canceled because my wife is pregnant.
So the story does have a happy ending.
No. Just then, the acrobat sister stepped forward and produced a contract.
I have paid for the posters, the publicity, the toilet facilities. Where's my profit? You shall both perform on this very day, or after prison, you both shall go. No. What happens next?
I don't know. I'll tell you tomorrow.
Matilda, starting tomorrow, I shall bring in a selection of very clever books that will challenge your mind. You may sit and read them while I teach the others, and if you have any questions, I shall do my best to answer them. How does that sound? Matilda, why, that is the biggest hug in the world. You're going to hug all the air out of me.
Wormwood. Where is Matilda Wormwood?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
So you admit it, do you?
Admit what, Miss Trunchbull?
This morning, this foul carbuncle
Sneaked like a serpent into the kitchen and stole a piece of
my private chocolate cake from my tea tray.
No, I did not.
Miss Trunchbull, Matilda's been here all morning.
Standing up for little spitball, are you? Well, this crime was committed before school started. Therefore, she is guilty!
Hey, look. I stole the cake, and Trunchbull's cake was so good that I scoffed it down a little too quick, and now I was beginning to fight back. See?
I didn't do anything.
You are a crook and a thief, and I shall crush you!
A huge cloud of chocolatey gas wafted from my mouth and drifted in full into the face of the Trunchbull.
Bruce Ball.
Yes, miss.
You enjoyed my cake, didn't you, Bruce?
Yes, miss, and I'm very sorry, but...
No, as long as you enjoyed the cake, that's the main thing.
Is it?
Yes, Bob Trotter.
It is.
Well, I did. Thank you.
Oh, wonderful. Marvelous. That just makes me so happy. It gives me a warm glow in my lower chest.
Oh,
What's the matter, Bob Trotter? Lost your appetite?
well, yes, I'm full.
No! I will tell you when you are full, and I say that criminals like you are not done until they have finished the entire cake.
But...
No one's eat!
Headmistress will be sick.
He should have thought of that before he decided to steal my cake! Eat!
He can't.
Eat! Magic spoon! Eat!
A single slice, or even two, Bruce, might be nice. But even you, Bruce, have to admit, between you and it, there's not a lot of difference in size. He can't, he's mad, Bruce! Surely can't, you are the man, Bruce! You might explode, he's quite elastic. He's fantastic, look at him go. Bruce! You'll never get me subject to abuse for your immense for the truth, Bruce. Never saw you were tightening the noose. We never thought it was possible, but here it is coming true. We can have our cake and eat it too. The time has come to put that tumbly tongue to use. No excuse, Bruce. The doctor doesn't think you want your trousers loose. Oh, stop it in, Bruce. You're almost finished, Bruce. It's again, whatever you do, just don't give in. Don't let them win. Come on, Bruce, be our hero. Cover yourself in chocolate
Brucey! Yes! Yes! Sorry, Miss Trunchbull. I got carried away.
Oh, that's all right, Jen. You'll get carried away sometimes. Even me.
Oh, well done, Bob Trotter. Good show. Well, come along, Bob Trotter.
But where?
Did I not mention?
That was only the first part of your punishment. The second part. And the second part is...
Shooting! What? Miss Trunchbull, please, you can't!
Do you really think I was going to allow myself to be squashed by this maggot? Did you? Who do you think I am, Miss Honey? A weakling? An idiot? You? Let's go!
No, please, not that! Don't take me to church! No, please, not that!
Let's go! Right!
Matilda, it's a pleasure to see you here at the library again. Thank goodness you're here. I am dying for the next part of the story, and I haven't slept a week.
Miss Phelps, where's the
What are we waiting for?
As they prepared themselves in the most dangerous feat that had ever been performed, the acrobat gave her husband a kiss.
Smile, we've done this 1,000 times.
First, I escape from the cage, lean out, catch you with one arm, grab a fire extinguisher with the other, and put the flames out on your specially designed dress before they reach the dynamite and blow your head off.
Sorry, go on.
The trick started well. The moment the dress was set alight, the acrobat swung into the air. She hurled over the sharps and spiky objects. Suddenly, the padlocks pinged open, and the huge chains fell away. The door flung open, and the escapologist reached out to catch his wife and the child.
Oh, I can't look.
He grabbed her hand, and suddenly the flames are covered in foam before they could both be blown to pieces.
Hooray! So the story does have a happy ending, but...
No, the escapologist used to touch too much foam, and their hands became slippy, and she fell.
Did she survive?
She broke every bone in her body, except the words at the ends of her little fingers. She lived long enough to have her child.
Love our daughter with all your heart. She's all we've ever wanted.
And then she died. And then things got worse.
Worse? Oh no, Matilda, things can't get worse.
I'm afraid they did. Because the escapologist was so kind and never blamed the evil sister for what happened. In fact, she asked her to move in and help look after his daughter. She was nothing but cruel to the little girl, beating her if she ever did anything wrong, but always in secret so that the escapologist never suspected a thing.
Let's call the police!
Miss Phelps, it's just a story.
What? Oh, yes, of course. I'd better go.
Everyone gather round. I would love for my family to share in my triumph. What are you doing? Not you, boy. 155 old bangers on my hands. How could I possibly make the mileage go back? I can very well drive each one backwards, could I?
Backwards!
When suddenly, I had the most genius idea in the world. I grabbed a drill, attached it to the speedometer of the first car, and whacked it into reverse.
Backwards!
Exactly! With the minutes I had reduced the mileage to practically nothing.
Backwards!
10 minutes later, the Russians show up. Expensive suits, dark glasses.
Oh dear. Russians are nocturnal, you know. I spotted a program last night. Same thing. And did it work? Fantastico! Now I'll be able to photo all day long.
But they trusted you and you cheated them.
What have we done to deserve a child like you?
You know what I'm gonna do tomorrow? We go down to that school of yours and tell them for you to never be let in again.
What? No!
And if they do, I'll have them fired. And you'll never read another stinking book as long as you live, boy.
I'm a girl.
Now go to your room, you nasty little prick!
The Escapologist's daughter suffered in silence, never saying a single word about the evil man's bullying. This only encouraged her to greater cruelties, until one day she exploded.
You are useless, filthy, nasty little prick!
And the ant beat her and threw her into a dead, dark, dusty cellar, locked the door, and went out.
I'm so sorry. With the loss of my wife and my grand, I love you so much, and I'll spend the rest of my life making it up to you.
But when the little girl fell asleep, the Escapologist's thoughts turned to the acrobat system.
Bullying children is her game, is it? Then we'll see what happens when the wrath of a grown man stands before her.
That was the last the little girl ever saw of her father.
What are you doing with those books, woman? They're for Matilda. Not on my watch. There is an age for reading, and there is an age for being a filthy little toad. These are toads, aren't you, Bob Trotter?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull, only Bob Trotter here is a good toad.
Sit. Miss Honey, you believe in kindness and fluffiness in books and stories. That is not teaching! To teach the child, we must first break the child. Yes? Quiet, you maggots!
But no one was speaking, Miss Trunchbull.
Miss Honey, when I say quiet, you maggots, you are entirely included in that statement. Now, where's my jug of water?
I'll get to Miss Trunchbull.
Look at you. Flabby. Disgusting. Revolting. Revolting! I said. You know what? I think it's time we toughened you all up with a little bit of phys ed. This school of late has started be long before I smell the pond of aiding and abetting. A bit of his head will tell us who has a head full of rebellious thoughts. Hold! Just like a rotten egg floats to the top of a bucket of water. A whiff of insolence, 1, 2, 3, of intent. Rigo, you message protest. The funk of defiance, the odor of one who was of anarchy and progress. Please, once we've exorcised these demons, they shall be too brute for scheming. Some double-time discipline should stop the rot from setting in. All right, let's step it up. Double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discipline for children who want listening. No miss. I need a tissue. It's an issue. We can fix service with mystery to mastery. The art of class and mystery. Splendid plan. And of rebellion. The stench of revolt. The Rigo. Plotting. A whip of resistance. The bond of dissent. The funk of mortify morality. Let's bring this odor home. The smell of rebellion. The stench of revolt. The ends of ordination. A whip of resistance. The funk of dissent. And I will not stop till you are squashed, till this rebellion is quashed, till glorious sweaty discipline has washed this sickening stench
Look what I found! A newt! I'm going to put the newt into the Trunchbull.
Quiet! I don't think this is teaching at all. I think it's just cruelty.
That is because, Miss Honey, you are weak. You are pathetic. You are, in fact, a sniveling little
Newt? You did this! What? No, Mommy, I did this! You did! You impulsive, malicious, vile little sinner! Come on, let's go. Ow, no, stop!
You big fat bully!
How dare you! You are not fit to be in this school! You deserve to be in a prison. The deepest, dankest, darkest prison. You shall be strapped to a trolley with a muzzle over your mouth. You shall!
Have you ever wondered what I have about how when I say red, for example, there's no way in knowing if red is the same thing in your head as red means in my head when someone says red? I'm not sure, cause I wonder if inside my head I'm not just a bit different from some of my friends. These answers that come into my mind, I'm fitting these stories delivered to me. When everyone shouts, they seem to like the shouting. The noise in my head is incredibly loud. I just wish they'd stop my taps and my mom. They're telling the stories would stop or just once. I'm sorry, but I'm not quite as good being right. This boy becomes angrily angry. Like it's burning inside me when you believe that, but it isn't today. And the heat's in the shouting, and my heart is pounding, and my eyes are burning, and suddenly everything quiet. Like silence, but not really silent. Just that still sort of quiet. Like
do. No length to which I shall not go. No punishment that I shall not. Oh, what's that? It's the newt! It's going north! Oh, I've got a newt in my knickers! Oh, I've got a newt in my knickers! I've got a newt in my knickers! Well, that was interesting. I think we'd all better go home while we still can. Matilda?
What? I moved it with my eyes. Am I strange?
Would you fancy a nice cup of tea?
What do you think it is, this thing with my eyes?
I can't pretend that I know, Matilda, but I don't believe you should be frightened of it. I think it's something to do with that incredible mind of yours.
You mean all my brains don't have room to fit inside my head so they just squish out through my eyes?
Well, not exactly, but yes, something like that. You certainly are a very special girl, Matilda. I met your mother. She's unusual. What about your father? Is he as proud to have a daughter as clever as you?
Oh yeah, he's always saying, Matilda, I'm so proud to have a daughter as... That's not true, Miss Honey. He's not proud at all. He calls me a liar and a cheat and a nasty little creep.
Oh, I see. Here we are. Home. Sweet home.
Are you poor?
Yes. Yes, I am. Very.
Don't they pay teachers very much?
Well, they don't actually, but I'm even poorer than most because of, well, other reasons. I used to live with my aunt, but one day I was out walking and I came across this old shed. I fell completely in love with it. I ran to the farmer and begged him to let me move in. He thought I was mad, but he agreed, and I've lived here ever since.
But, Miss Honey, you can't live in a shed.
I'm not strong like you, Matilda. My father died when I was young. Magnus was his name, and he was very kind. But when he was gone, my aunt became my legal guardian, and she was mean and cruel, like you can hardly imagine. When I got my job as a teacher, she presented me with a bill for looking after me all those years. She made me sign a contract to pay her back every penny. She even produced a document that said my father had given her his entire house.
But did she really do that? Just give her his house?
I find it hard to believe, just like I cannot believe he would have killed himself, which is what she said happened.
You think she did him in, don't you, Miss Honey?
I can't say. All I know is that years of being bullied by that woman made me, well, pathetic. I was trapped.
Let's go to the police.
What? No, we can't. We have no evidence. Besides, my aunt is much respected.
Who is she?
I can't say.
Who is she?
Hold up. I can't.
Who is she?
It's Miss
Trunchbull?
Yes.
It's a cursed image. This is sevens. Okay.
This class is going to have a very special spelling.
Each child who gets one answer wrong shall go to choking. What are you looking at, woman?
You. Oh no. Spell newt. Newt. N-E-W-T. Newt.
What?
Miss Honey taught us. She's very good at teaching.
Nonsense. You spelled the one thing you all are. Stand up and spell revolting.
Vaulting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Vaulting.
What? No! You are teaching!
I've taught them, that's all, with patience and kindness and respect.
How dare you bring those words into my classroom, madam? You know nothing of teaching, and I shall prove it.
Did you? Oh, come on. You can't put us all in chokiness. You have to put me in choking too.
Do come now, maggots! Did you really think that I hadn't thought of that? I have chokies for each and every one of you!
Look, there's writing on the chalkboard.
This is madness.
No, it can't be.
Jenny, back her house. Then leave. Or I will get you like you got me.
No!
Run! Run! Run!
Never again would she get the best of me. Never again would she take away my freedom. And we won't forget the day we fought for the right to be a little bit naughty. Never again would Chunky go smack. Never again would people be tapped. Never again would Jumpins be modeled. I'm a miracle. Never again. Never again would we revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, you sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting sun. And we'll have to trust revolting when we're revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, you sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting sun. And we'll have to trust revolting when we're revolting. We will become a screaming roar. Take us your hockey stick and you can never stop. Extra pictures on the wall. We can ask me out how we like it, another was the wrong is right, and back and oh, I see why. We're not to be naughty, so we got to stay inside our minds. If we disobey at the same time, there's nothing that the trust will get to. I'm not an enemy, there's a thing you can push us too far. R-E-D-O-T-I-N, we're fucking progress. I-N-G, stop! I-N-G,
Later, I received a letter. It said that my parents' will had turned up, and that I was now the owner of the beautiful old house, which had been owned by my evil aunt, one Agatha Trunchbull.
It was never seen again. The Chokies were immediately destroyed, and a new headmistress took over. And her name was Miss Honey, and it was known to be the best school in all the land.
Matilda was never again able to move things with her eyes. She said it was because she no longer had the need for superpowers. But she was still stuck with parents who were mean and cruel and called her names.
Not stand up, Tommy. We are going to Spain forever and never coming back.
Spain, but why?
Because this Twitter race with 155 old acres to the Russian mafia!
What have they done in my life? My beautiful life!
Where is your father?
I don't know.
That woman is a very, very stupid man. And he assumed I was stupid too. And that is very, very rude.
Yes, but I'm afraid my father is quite rude and very, very stupid.
In my line of work, I don't meet many very smart people like you. Their thinking is all backwards.
Backward!
You are very, very lucky to have you as her daughter.
Quick, let's get out of here before they come back.
Let Matilda stay here with me. Mr. Wormwood, I would love to take Matilda. I would look after her with love and respect, and I'd pay for everything.
You mean leave our daughter here with you?
Dad, you called me your daughter.
You want to stay here with Miss Honey?
Yes, I
You want her?
I do.
We're a bit short, so yes.
And Matilda leapt into Miss Honey's arms,
do. And hugged her.
and Miss Honey hugged her back, and they hardly noticed as the Wormwoods,
And Rodolfo.
as the Wormwoods and Rodolfo sped away